All right, so Jimmy, can you explain this circuit?
So this is one part of a Heck-Schmidt trigger, using it as a simple oscillator here. So all it is a one of the 7000 series ICs. There's a timing capacitor here, and by changing the resistance between the two pins, we actually change the timing of the oscillator.
And so anything that changes the resistance there will give you a vary in the pitch. So if you use a thermistor or
my finger,
or your finger or a photocell.
Yep. So this is a simple version of just a basic example of the application, but what I did with it was actually create a few little creatures here that has six oscillators in it. Yeah. So I use random photoresistors.
So a whole bunch of a variety of them. And then you said they all kind of crash together, all the signals?
Yep. So what I'm using is actually diodes to mix the sounds coming out of each of the pins. So there's 6 diodes, 6 photoresistors, 6 timing capacitors, and I use random ones for each. And by doing that, you kind of get different sounds for each of the different creatures. So I have 6 of them total. And by using diodes to mix it, you get...
And they can talk to each other.
Yep, they can.
How hard is this circuit to make?
So, it's not too hard, but I covered them in friendly plastic, which kind of takes more time than anything else. They're pretty simple because it's just 6 of the same circuit.
Yep.
You solder them all together and you add an audio output to each of them, and that's about it.
So you can just dead bug solder them to the chip, right? You don't even have to put them on a board or anything.
Absolutely,
just
these are
right
really hardy chips. I think I've got...
Also, if we had time,
it's not right there, but
then my first one.
yeah, I soldered them straight to the breadboard. In this one, you can actually see the shape of the breadboard still.
Okay.
And I actually used the
You could
diodes.
go to a breadboard, but you don't have. Oh, okay. And these are okay.
Those are the diodes, actually.
Looking sort of like leg-ish.
Yep.
things.
I just covered them in friendly plastic and then painted them. The whole idea for these creatures was that it was for an art show and Halloween, and they're scared of the light, which is why they're very quiet here when it's dark. But they scream when it's light.
And the light goes out too.
Yeah. So for that, all it is these color change RGB LEDs, and it's a simple light detecting circuit that just has a transistor and a photoresistor, and that's about it. And another resistor, basically to just...
Any suggestions on where people can find out more about it?
You can check my blog at blog.jimmyprogers.com, and I have the schematics for it. I also have a little play video showing the examples of them breadboarded, and they're also on my Flickr. There's some pictures of what everything looks like. So.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah.